Hello, my name is Ukmin Kaur. Today I am presenting a brief overview on country Britain, which is located in Western Europe. If we look back in history, Duke William of Normandy famously defeated Anglo-Saxons in war on 14 October 1066 and seized England for himself. Then a Treaty of Union had been agreed on 22 May 1707 following negotiation between commissioners representing the parliaments of the Scotland and England. Then, an agreement was signed in London on 6 December 1921 by representatives of British government and representatives of the Irish Republic that led to the formation for Great Britain or United Kingdom of Britain. London is the capital and largest city of UK with a population just under 9 million. Other major urban areas are Greater Manchester, West Midlands, West Yorkshire, Greater Glasgow, Liverpool and South Hampshire. United Kingdom is about 41 times smaller than Canada. Canada is approximately 9.9 million square kilometer, while United Kingdom is approximately 243,610 square kilometer, making United Kingdom 2.44% the size of Canada, meaning while the population of Canada is approximately 38.2 million people. The United Kingdom is a constitutional monarchy in which the reigning monarchy does not make any open political decision. All political decisions are taken by the government and the parliament. King Charles III became the oldest person to accede the British throne upon the death of his mother Elizabeth II on 8 September 2022.
Hello, my name is Christopher Singh, and today we are going to talk about ethnic groups in Great Britain. Great Britain has vast and diverse population consisting of several nationalities, immigrant groups, and ethnicities. Around 58% of them are white British people, and there is other nationalities, white people around 11%. There is a vast group of Asian people from India, Pakistan, China, and there is also a huge group of African people from different nations. There is a small percentage of other immigrant groups. There are many different nationalities in Britain, so there are many languages in Britain. They speak in Hindi, Punjabi, Urdu, Arabic, but these are in very small numbers. Official language for Britain is English, and around 98% of the population in Britain speaks in English. Britain is the fifth largest economy in the world according to GDP. Their GDP stands at $2.76 trillion. Their per capita GDP is $39,229. Their currency is British pound sterling. One sterling is equal to 1.23 USD or 1.65 Canadian dollars. Their major industry is service industry, which is more than 50% of their GDP. Their mining industry is huge. They have some of the biggest petroleum giants like British Petroleum, BP, and Royal Dutch Shell. Their manufacturing industry is also huge with the airplane manufacturing, defense manufacturing, and some automobiles factories as well.
Hi, I'm Navneet and I continue to talk about popular culture of British. British culture is influenced by the combined nation's history. It is historically Christian religion life, its interaction with the culture of Europe, the tradition of England, Scotland and Wales, and the impact of British Empire. Britain has made notable contribution to music, cinema, art and television. British popular music can be defined in a number of ways, but folk music, jazz, pop and rock music have greatly flourished in Britain. As you can see in the picture, Spice Girl of London, the best-selling female group of all the time. Moving towards the top 5 musicians of Britain, David Bowie, Elton John, Harry Styles, Amy Winehouse and George Michael. Now let's talk about my favorite part. For most popular traditional cuisines of England, fish and chips are number one. This dish is must try if you are in UK. No matter where you are, you will be able to find the delicious plate of fish and chips. Moving towards shepherd pie. It is traditional meat pie with mashed potato crust, followed by full English breakfast served around the world, and Sunday roast is full British traditional dinner. Now I would like to introduce you with holidays and festival in Great Britain. New Year's Day. The festival begin one day before on 31st of December. Parties are held to bring New Year. Easter. The celebration of Easter Day is not fixed. Tradition including going to church and eating chocolate eggs. This is the starting of spring. Notting Hill Carnival. This is celebrated in the month of August around every corner of London. The huge street party is a dramatic demonstration of London's amazing diversity. Bonfire Night. People lit bonfire on 5th November in the London, also known as Firework. Christmas. The birth of Jesus Christ is celebrated around every corner of world on 25th of December. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Chavi and I continue to talk about the country Britain. Coming on to the topic popular sports and team, football remains on number one in the list in being the most popular sport of the country, followed by cricket, which is the national sport, and the list goes on to rugby, badminton, and tennis. Manchester United is the most renowned football team of the country. So, coming on the major religion and its effect on culture, Britain has one of the most diverse population in the entire European Union, as people here are free to choose their own religious belief. Although Christianity remains the major religion, but there are other communities like Hindus, Muslims as well. And the religion has influenced everything from the country's architectural heritage to legacy and public institutions. Christianity hasn't always brought peace to the country, and however, the country has suffered for centuries of religious and political turbulence over the faith and its denomination. So, this is on gift giving etiquettes. Britain follows a very traditional gift giving etiquette, and the focus is on being polite, thoughtful, and considerate when giving gifts or being around people in public. When invited to them, it is customary to bring a piece of offering, such as quality chocolates or maybe a bottle of champagne, which they might not open at that time and save it for later, but make sure you carry the one which they like. Also, more expensive gifts are given by parents to their children. Inviting them out for a meal or a dinner is seen as a good choice to reciprocate a gift. Also, not only personally, gifting is seen in business as well when a deal is reached. People make sure they prefer official things such as maybe a desk accessory or a paperweight with a company's name on it. Business gifts are never given during Christmas times. Avoid gifting liquor unless you know their choice. Never, I repeat, never in Britain you gift red roses to anyone. And once you receive anything, make sure a handwritten thank you note is sent to them as a gesture of respect. In 2014, the UK government created five fundamental values that it proclaimed were the unifying values that were fundamental to British society and cohesion. These values were designed to balance freedom of thought, expression, and choice in a liberal society with the need to maintain a safe and secure society. The five values are democracy, rule of law, individual liberty, mutual respect, and tolerance. These values have been developed by the UK government in an attempt to create social unity and prevent extremism. I now carry forward this presentation to my fellow Mr. Harmanpreet Singh. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Harmanpreet Singh and I'm presenting the next part of this presentation on Britain. The current events of Britain, which includes hot topics, international controversies including the country, and the third and the last one, which is relationship with Canada. Let's talk about hot topics, which includes ex-president of Britain, Mr. Boris Johnson, who is known as the best liar, the probably the best liar back in 2019. His first and big scandal is just for the repairment of his house in which he is living with his family, which costs around $280,000 just for the refurbishment of his house. Mr. Boris Johnson, also known for spending and not reporting the political funding and loans, which costs around £7,500. Let's talk about housing crisis. Back in 2016, 4 out of 10 houses in Britain were below the acceptable standards, and over 2,300 people died just for baiting the social houses. Also, 165% of rough sleeping has been increased since a decade. That's a huge number. If we talk about union with Scotland, 55% of Scottish people oppose this law, whereas 45% of English people are in favor of this law. Whereas, according to Mr. Douglas Ross, the public services that we rely on have gotten worse. Instead of we discuss about should Scotland stay in the union or not, we have to work on the public services as well as the communities that have been left behind, as well as the economy that is falling apart. We have to focus on these things, not over the Scotland Union. Debate over second jobs of MPs. Some people say it is important way to have experience of outside life other than politics. But some people say it's very important for the members of parliament to serve the people who elect them, not to earn money by doing second jobs. Now let's talk about NATO. The Treaty of Dunkirk, a defensive pact. It's between England and France to form an ally to attack on Germany, which was signed in 1947 and stayed for long 50 years till 8 September 1997. The England breached the treaty to work with US, which created a huge controversy between England and France. Second most famous controversy of Britain, which is warning to Iranians, also known as supertanker incident. In this, British army seizes all tankers of Iran because Iran seizes all tankers of Britain in Gulf back in 2019, and it created huge chaos between both the countries, and it increases when US called off airstrike on Iran minutes before this incident. Let's talk about a relationship with Canada. They are both close allies with a strong history. And also UK is one of the biggest and largest trading partner with Canada. And they are working on some different projects like G7, G20 and Commonwealth as well. So this is our presentation over Britain, in which we have discussed about cultures, about music, about land, about history, about hot topics, about debates, and as well as many other aspects of Britain. Thank you so much.